Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's heyleika.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. The Daily Compliance News for October 22, 2021. The $200 million Whistleblower Award edition. And we begin with that story from the Wall Street Journal, Risk and Compliance Journal, Mingy Sun and Dave Michaels reporting, a whistleblower whose information helped the U.S. and U.K. regulators investigate manipulation of the global benchmark LIBOR rate by Deutsche Bank AG was awarded nearly $200 million for assisting the probe. The payout is the largest ever by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which along with the DOJ and the U.K. Financial Conduct Authority subtly enforcement action against Deutsche Bank in 2015. A CTFT announcement didn't name the bank or the case, but the reward is related to the bank's manipulation of the LIBOR rate. The whistleblower's application for the award was initially denied by the CFTC, but the U.S. derivatives regulator ultimately decided the individual's information was helpful after the whistleblower submitted a request for reconsideration. Next up, the rogue Attorney General of the state of Texas, Ken Paxton, lost his appeal at the state court of appeals level that whistleblower law. He claimed the state's whistleblower law did not apply to him, and he could not be sued for abusing his office. Paxton's lawyers had argued he was exempt because he was an elected official. Of course, that position eviscerates the act, and it would have had the effect of stripping whistleblower protection from employees who might report misconduct by thousands of elected officials throughout the state. So it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, this is going to go to the Texas Supreme Court, which is in the pocket of the Republican administration, and it'll be interesting to see if they uphold the law or just go for a political cheap dismissal. Next up from the BBC, Total Energies, the French oil company, Total Energies knew for at least 50 years about a link between burning fossil fuel and global warming. An article from 1971 in the company's magazine mentioned melting of ice caps and predicted the rise of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The company denied it concealed the risk and added that since 2015, it was focused on renewable energy. The research follows studies about the U.S. involving the U.S. oil giant ExxonMobil and Royal Dutch Shell, which also knew as well. Next up, the final story comes from the NPR, about Facebook's oversight board, which slammed Facebook for giving special treatment to high-profile users. The oversight board said in a report the social network has not been fully forthcoming about how it lets millions of prominent users escape content moderation rules. It applies to everyone else, a practice inside the company known as the cross-check. The fact that Facebook provided an algorithm, undetailed response to call for greater transparency is not acceptable. So you have Facebook's independent oversight board criticizing Facebook for the way they conduct business, basically proving what everyone had said was right. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.